Welcome to the Pixie Kitchen Podcast, where we talk about anything on our minds over breakfast, lunch, dinner. Honestly, anytime we feel like eating. I'm your host, Mac. With me is my co-host, Jared.
Hey, how's it been, y'all? It's been a minute.
Almost 2 months. And this time it wasn't even just out of the blue. I needed to break.
Premeditated few
I
months.
needed to fucking shut out for a little while. Ah, it's February 25th. Let's look.
Unlike most of our other
Here,
podcasts, I actually got something,
here.
so I am actually eating right now.
Well, I would have been eating too, but you took too long.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, good, man.
I I really suck at being on time. Damn it. Obi, come here. Get that lettuce. Get that lettuce.
Can dogs eat
Down here.
lettuce?
I don't know. Obi eats anything.
Well, I understand he eats anything, but should he? That's my point.
No, down. Probably not. I don't know. Lettuce is mainly water, though. Excuse me, Obi. Excuse me.
Yes. It is mainly water, but if they can't digest it, it's just gonna gum up their shit.
Obi, can you digest lettuce?
Both figuratively and literally. That's why a lot of people say we shouldn't eat corn because we don't digest it.
Well, clearly they've never been to the movie theater.
You got me there. I got nothing for that one.
How have you been, Mac?
if I, you go first.
Uh, I've
How
been
have you
alright.
been?
The Uno reverse card. I've been alright. I've been
That's good.
doing the stuff for work. I had a couple interviews
Oh yeah, how'd those pan out?
while we've been away, and they're good. The interviews are like I got offered the job for all of them, but I
Oh shit.
did not accept any of the jobs because they were not the kind of position I wanted. They are basically um
Was
just
the pay not
glorified
enough?
salesmen. No, it's well, kind of. So one of them was just like strictly commission-based pay,
Ah, yeah, that one would have sucked.
and then the other one was commission and salary, but they wanted me to just stand in stores and advertise for like AT&T.
I can understand not wanting to do that one just because of AT&T.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck AT&T and T-Mobile.
And that was the other one they wanted me to advertise for. But yeah, neither of those shops sounded like they were really make me happy, so I decided not to go with it. So I'm still looking, but
Understandable.
Indeed has decided that now it is only gonna send me jobs that are commission-based pay salesman jobs. So I'm like, fuck you, Indeed.
Well, that's because that's the ones you've applied to.
I've applied to lots. It's just those are the ones that it keeps on popping up with.
Well, I know that's just the ones that they've like you've had conversations back and forth with.
Yeah,
They're like, oh
I
hey,
did.
maybe he'll like this. Fucking goddamn AI algorithms and shit trying to fucking tell us what we want. No, stop it.
So I did end up applying for an internship though with Obsidian because they have like a thing for student internships, and you can
Absolutely,
be like about a semester out of college.
absolutely.
So, waiting to hear back from that, and I really, really hope that I get that internship.
Be cool.
It really would. But besides from that, I don't know. I've been all right mainly, I guess. I was burnt out for a while on just like everything, and then Melvin had me watch his cat, and it really just made everything better. I love that kitty.
Man just wants a cat, but the man cannot have a cat.
It's kind of tragic. Maybe I can get a hairless cat when I don't have dogs.
You can get a hairless
Or
cat now.
I'm scared of having a cat with Luna and Obi around.
Just fucking work them up to it.
Yeah, maybe.
Just don't be like, here's my new kitten, and then leave him alone for 3 days. But as a heads up, to my knowledge, hairless cats need a lot of care in the cleaning department.
Like washing them.
Yes, getting in between their fat rolls. I'm gonna tell you now, every hairless cat I've seen, every single one, they always get fat. All of them.
Interesting.
I've never seen a single skinny hairless cat. And they're never the the cute fat cats. They're usually the ones that are just sitting there trying to sit like humans on the couch and just all of it's out. Like they fucking just got home from a 9 to 5 and fucking paying all the goddamn bills and shit. Fucking, like you just
And
got
then
out of work. Fuck you. Get a
yeah.
job. Lose some weight. Fuck you. You're eating my food.
Besides that, I mean, I've been playing some other games too. I mean,
Yeah.
I bought some games on sale. I haven't given them a try yet, but
I,
I did play Demonologist.
I was about to say, I seen you playing that, then you played another one that exact same night. And I went, what the fuck is this game? I
You know
looked at what it
exactly what that
was.
game is.
I know exactly what that game was after I looked at it. Fucking sitting there just watching some YouTube videos, just fucking playing hentai.
It's the hentai that you gotta play. The unseen hentai is the play.
It's not unseen. Everyone's seen it. You were online.
Good.
The notification went out to everybody.
As well as it should.
You have your
It's
dad
good.
and your brother added.
Yeah, but they were probably not on.
Your dad
It was
definitely
really late.
not, because it was really late. Your brother maybe.
Who knows?
He's
I don't
he's
care.
all over the place when I know you don't give a shit. Your pins are all over your wall. Maybe this is why people just open up to you sexually.
Is that what we're gonna get into right now?
No, I'm just like it's just what was on my mind.
Oh yeah, I feel it. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'm just open about it, so it makes sense to be open with me.
Yeah, because you just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that truly is my mentality. But Demonologist, going back to
Going back to an actual game and not just porn.
yeah, that's it's kind of like Phasmophobia meets Devour, is how I felt about it. It plays more or less the same as Phasmophobia. However, there's gonna be different aspects with how the world works, uh, and
Yes.
also you can exercise the creature, but also you your entire team has to agree on what the ghost is before you can move on to the second round of objectives. Kind of weird.
Gotcha. I've been
And you
seeing a
can't
few
crouch
things
in it,
about it.
and you also can't hide. You have to run from the ghost.
Awesome. It looks interesting. And the requirements here to actually play the goddamn game are nothing. And it looks pretty decent too. Like gameplay wise, it doesn't look bad.
No, I think it's if we wanted to try it, if you wanted to pick it up at some point, it's worth it. Just to have, I think it's even worth it just to have, so it delays the time we get burnt out on Baz because you can switch between
Yeah.
the two pretty easily.
No, I'd be down.
Oh,
Let me We just turned the
Mapper.
80 cents I have into 15.
Hey, stonks.
Yeah, that's how that's gonna work. But no, I'd be down. I've seen some things that actually is like Faz in a sense. I'll most likely like it. If it's not like Devoured to where it's quite literally the game's just gonna kill you.
No, I mean maybe on the harder difficulties it might get like that, but it's
Well, the Faz is
kind of
the same in
easy.
that sense. On fucking Nightmare and everything, you can make the game just kill you.
Yeah. So the recognition system is pretty cool because there's things in the maps that interact with certain sayings, but you have
Yes.
to get next to them.
I seen someone earlier today actually. There's a Silent Hill thing. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Silent Hill reference. That it's a hole in the wall. It's from Silent Hill 4. And he was just talking at it, trying to get it to fucking do something. And I can't remember the exact phrase he said, but it did something. It scared the shit out of him. I was gonna send it to you. Maybe I can now.
Okay.
Let's see if TikTok lets me look at my history now. But no, what else you been doing? I know I've been kind of adding into your entire shit here.
Yeah, besides work, interviewing, and then playing those, I haven't been doing much else. I don't know, I've been kind of like out and about a little bit more.
Taking a break, pretty much.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I got burned out. I did download Overwatch 2 though, so eventually we're gonna get
Alright.
playing on that.
Absolutely. Do it for a stream.
Oh, today's Tuesday. I guess I could.
It is today. Do you have work?
No?
We could do it then.
Heck yeah.
I did tell your dad though I would play Iron Banner with him.
Heck yeah.
Well, I said my plans to play Iron Banner to try to get the fucking nameplate thing.
The title?
Yes. And he said I'll fucking join you for it. Misery loves company. Because I told him I got the Immortal. It's the new King SMG in PvP. And the only place you can get it from is Trials.
Rip.
The entire day we were talking, I was playing it yesterday.
Okay. Well,
My entire opinion on that, was it worth it? I got close to like the best role you could get, so yes. Trials isn't that bad, but there's no. Can people go flawless solo? Yes. Can I do it? Fuck you, Bungie. I would win one game. And I mean, like, I would completely stomp, like, solo. I would stomp one game. For the next fucking 6 games. I get teammates that will run from the point into 1v3s. So
as
I'm
they
sitting
should.
there, just solo, and with how the map was. At one point, the point literally is next to your spawn or the enemy spawn. You're literally 5 feet from the bitch, and my team would be like, "I'm going this way to the to straight to 2v3, 1v3 bullshit." And I'm like, "Hello, guys. There's the other aspect of stay on point, get the point, win the game, be done with it."
You know, you know, objective.
Yeah, because
What's that?
you remember the aspect of trials being uh try to go flawless to go to the fucking
Yeah.
tower to get the loot and shit. I got 4 wins. That was the highest streak I had. After I got those 4, I lost twice in a row and went, I'm done resetting. I'm done trying. I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna play and just get the fucking free immortal. It's gonna give me a rank 10. It took me all goddamn day. All fucking day.
How are you supposed to get it? And also, um, I've like been waiting to get up so I could go wash my hands and face because I've got mustard. So I'm gonna go do that because I have not found a
This
good spot
motherfucker.
to do that yet. And it is getting on my nerve. So I'm gonna just go wash
Okay.
my. Sorry about that.
Oh, good. Well, what the? I mean, I paused the recording anyway the entire time. I'm just gonna leave it all in. What's up? What we were talking about being immortal? Like what?
What's the
You asked
requirements
something.
to get your free one?
Oh, just play the fucking shit and get rank 10. Because Saint has like specific ranks, like Zavala, Shax, Banshee, and fucking Gambit dumbass do.
Oh, okay.
Basically, play the game, play that specific game mode, and rank up. So you hit 10, then you can unlock it, and then all the because if you save all the level ups, each level up gives you a fucking Trials engram. If you save them all till you get an immortal, then you can specifically try to pull for immortal. And that's what I did. I didn't worry about getting any of the armor. Well, I got some armor by just playing the game. I didn't worry about
Was
getting
it
any
higher
of the other
status?
shit. Yeah, that's one of the other reasons to play Trials, because it will actually give you high stat armor.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, that's why a lot of PvE players will just be like, I'm tired of grinding these goddamn dungeons for fucking high stat armor. This is like the 300th one I've done in the past 2 fucking days. I hate it. Which we fucked up and didn't try to grind out last week's dungeon. It was Pit of
Grinding.
Heresy, I think it was.
I don't remember.
But the reason why is because if it was Pit of Heresy, that's the easiest dungeon to do, is what everyone's saying. And dungeons are just the best to get. The fastest way to get high stat. Currently it is Spire, so it's Bird at the end. And getting to Bird is the fucking goddamn floating eyeball that just tanks bullets like a bitch. God damn it.
And is it the meatball?
No. No. It's not the meatball. Spire the Watcher is the bird at the end. If you remember when you started playing again, we tried to drag you through it, but you were too low light. You get the cowboy
It's
shit.
the harpy, right?
Yes.
And then at the end it's a chicken walker.
Yeah, he's a bird.
Okay.
He's the big bird. But yeah. My immortal story just kind of went over your. Were you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Wanted to make sure. I kind of interrupted you. It's what happens when we take a fucking month and a half off. It's too much shit. It's too much shit, Jared.
Yeah. I guess so. Well, I mean, it was needed though.
It was. Very. I didn't get half the shit I wanted done, though. But some other shit happened. So, podcast for a little bit is going to look kind of bland. It's not going to have the background like it used to. It's just going to be us. I'm still working on some shit, so just bear with it. Deal with it. Overall, when I'm done, it's going to have a different look and it'll just feel better. Hopefully.
It just works.
I don't know what, it's just working. But it'll be here. I guess get into what's fuck I've been doing.
Yeah.
Losing my goddamn mind.
Yeah. So, how's that been going?
It's not been a fun time.
Is it like a slow deterioration or?
If this is slow, I don't want to know what fast is. Cause fuck.
It's just one day you wake up. That's what fast is.
I mean, fucking be out of this. But no, this is like, it's been something. I've been playing games. I've been doing some other shit. I've been trying to fucking do some editing and everything, but things have happened. Brain not function. Fuck.
It's
The
like a
plan
poem or
is,
something.
yeah. The plan is when this goes out, there will be another video later that week to go out, and then continuously, there will be at least an edited video out on the Pixel Hunters. On my personal shit, I don't know yet.
I mean, you'll figure it out.
Exactly. And these, in the podcast, will probably be on the shorter end from what we usually do. Max about an hour and a half. But I'd probably shoot for more like an hour, 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. With the first 30 minutes being us, what were you doing?
Exactly.
How you been?
Just bullshitting our way into fucking 30 minutes and then 10 minutes talking about fucking speedrunning topics. But no,
Hey, don't forget to drink water.
sure.
We gotta make sure we don't need more water.
Exactly. But no, I've been playing a lot of shit. Destiny's been the main thing. I've hopped on Hearthstone. I've hopped on Warzone. I've re-downloaded Counter-Strike. CSGO.
Have you played it?
No. I downloaded and went, now we're just gonna need to get Jared to download it.
I mean, I'll download it. It's not.
I know. I know it's not a difficult thing. It's just like, hey, it's all I gotta do is just say, hey, just play some CS. And we got fucking Voldemort. That out of the Valorant and fucking CS, he'll only play CS. So we have that game. And Overwatch. Fuck.
As long as I am playing the character I like in Overwatch, I think I'll be alright to play Overwatch for a bit.
I don't think anyone's gonna say anything to you. As in the people who you are playing with.
Yeah, probably not. I was just putting that out there.
Play who you want to play. I don't give a fuck. Even in ranked. I mean, hell, in that fucking sense, if you're playing more unranked, as long as you're actually playing her right, she's strong. She's never not been strong. She's got the fucking beam. Both shreds and heals.
Got the touch. You got the power. Oh my gosh, during the April Fool's event, she would say Kamehameha when she ulted.
I know. I seen that stuff. I was looking. I went. I want to know every game that has the fucking April Fool stuff. I want to see it all.
I wanna
Warzone
be.
had the one. Basically, Warzone had the same styling of what they had. I think last year or the year before. It was the fucking Caldera map. It was the last map. I just can't remember which year it was. Which it was basically no fall damage, uh, rocket launchers, grenades, that type of like explosions would knock you up in the air. So
Almost said knock
basically,
you out. Oh,
everyone would run an RPG so they could just fucking fly across the map.
well.
And if you had incendiary rounds and were shooting someone, they would send someone. They would send the other person flying. Or if you had a thermite grenade, they would basically imagine this, George. You know how every fucking thing has a zone. You
I don't
down
know.
someone. You down. Shut up. You down someone next to zone. You hit him with a thermite grenade. They're going all the way to the other end of the map, basically.
Jesus.
In the sense of it, they have a self revive. It matters not. They're
Didn't
dead.
you say also that it's like it was infinite gulag?
Oh yeah, this new one's infinite gulag, but you only have two weapons. You have it was dual swords as a melee and a fucking crossbow. And when I played, I won every gulag because I wasn't an idiot and tried to use the crossbow. I just ran up on him with the swords and it two hits.
So how does infinite gulag work then? If you can
Basically,
always get
you
out, how
die.
do you die?
No. If your team is alive, this is the only way it works. If you have a teammate alive.
Oh, I forgot that Warzone wasn't like a solo thing.
It can be. But this game mode specifically, because of the infinite gulags and everything, they want people to play squads. So, if you can choose to run in solo, which just don't fail your party. But you'd be an idiot because you're missing out on the infinite gulag sense if you can't win the gulag. But yeah. And Warzone right now doesn't feel bad. If you watch any of the bigger streamers, though, they're going to sit there and bitch about it constantly because that's their goddamn job and they play it on a daily basis. And if you play one game for your entire fucking life, you're going to be irritated with it at some fucking point, even though it's not a problem.
I feel like that's true.
I mean, look at us with League. We got fucking so irritated with it at one point, we'd bitch about it every goddamn time we touched it.
Yeah. Speaking of, their April Fool's event was a hats. You would just collect hats.
I didn't play because I didn't know it was just playing the game. I thought, because usually it's a game mode.
Usually, I mean, Riot hasn't done well with game modes lately. It looks like
No, because I keep fucking releasing garbage. Where's
they
Nexus
keep
Blitz at?
fucking it up,
Where's Nexus Blitz at?
dude.
Where's the one game mode you've released that's actually been fun?
I heard something about Nexus Blitz that it's changing a little bit too next time it's released, and I
They better
don't
not
know.
fuck it up. They're getting a very poorly worded tweet.
With at least 3 misspelled words.
No, my phone has autocorrect. My fucking brain doesn't.
It
My phone does.
happens sometimes, brother.
It do. It do.
Well, anything else you want to talk about, like what you've been up to, or?
Fucking, I haven't. Besides what I've said, I haven't been up to shit. I've tried streaming. The mental has kept that from happening. Also, computers kept that from happening. Something's been fucking going wrong, and it's been very annoying. Because things have not been running right.
Goosebumps.
Which I'm hopefully going to solve that problem pretty soon. So streams probably look a little bit different. I mean, overall, streams gonna look different because I'm changing some shit.
Yo, that's Pog.
Yeah. I like the way it looks now, but I want a more minimalistic, like, I want a more minimal look to everything. I want, and particularly with the stream and everything, I want the main focus to be what's happening on stream, not, hey, I have cool fucking, you know, shit. I want more interaction with people, not the fucking, hey, they seen my thing, that looks cool. I want them to actually be able to interact and do things, not just my overlays look cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That and with not using Streamlabs, and I can't use the fucking OBS plugin because it takes so much resource. Because it legitimately just creates another fucking recording, which in turn just creates shit ton of resources that get ate for nothing. I don't want a bunch of shit on screen because I want to turn the VODs into videos. And if I have a bunch of shit on screen, it isn't as good. Understand what I'm saying?
Completely.
Glad, because I didn't.
Basically, you don't want it to just be a bunch of clutter, but you want it to be interactive for your streamers or viewers.
Hey! Give this man a cookie. The fuck was that? Fucking hell.
It was something, dude. It was fucking something.
This man fucking gives this man a break from being forced to be on the podcast and he loses his mind.
It's the
Fuck.
brain cell, dude. We lost it.
You can't lose something that was dead. We know where it is at all points. It's in the box. It's Schrodinger's brain cell. Is it alive or dead?
It just drilled
never
down my
know.
beard. Oh my god. Because I was yawning, and then I just.
I hate it when that happens, especially when you're asleep, because then it's all over.
Oh yeah, it's gross.
You wake up, you
Dude,
just
I was gonna turn my
yeah.
video camera on for this podcast. I totally forgot about that, but I'm glad I didn't because of how messy I got with eating.
That's funny. Ah, it's fine. I didn't bring. I went. Oh, he doesn't have his fucking webcam on. I could do the thing, and then just hit the button to start. Completely just went. Nah, it's work.
Yeah,
Okay, it does. We'll get into some topics because we've been bullshitting.
yeah.
We got
I mean, where do you want to start?
CS2.
The second one?
Exactly. We were talking about I was talking about downloading Counter-Strike, and we're gonna play some. So, because I don't know what it is about that fucking game. I don't get it, but it's a fucking content machine. If you look at the videos on the channel of us playing Counter-Strike, almost puke, they're fucking hilarious. And then you look at any other, like, the fucking big YouTubers that play CS, like fucking Smitty or Wildcat, people like that, the fucking videos are hilarious. It's just fucking funny. It's a funny game to play. And then you look at the people that take it way too seriously and you're like, what are you doing? Stop it. You're playing the game for the wrong means. Play it for the funny. But CS2 is it looks fucking good. I am currently not in a limited test. I don't think Jared is. He doesn't have it downloaded, and Voldemort is also not in it, I don't think. I've checked multiple times. It sucks. But I'm not there. But they've changed how smokes work. It's awesome. If you remember how smokes were before, Jared, it's just a wall of smoke, right? Hello?
Um, was it a wall of smoke?
Well, if
It
you
wasn't.
open,
It wasn't like a wall. It was like a cloud, but it was just like you
yes,
couldn't. If you were in it,
there
you
was,
could barely even
yeah,
see.
there was no interaction. There's no nothing that you could do with it. If you look at what I have on the dock, you can scroll down, and that's the first thing with the smokes. It's the entirety of the smoke is now an interactable object.
Oh, like you can shoot through it,
Yes.
and then like it moves while you're shooting through it.
Yes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And now, if you hit it with a grenade, it'll make, like, say you throw it in the side of it, it'll make that disappear, that area disappear.
So it's like
So if someone's walking up using the smoke as cover, and you drop a grenade, you can make that disappear, have them show up, and have the jump on them.
how does it work with Molotovs?
It it'll work, if I'm not mistaken, it'll work the exact same way they currently work with Molotovs and destroy them.
Okay.
Yes. In the current CSGO meta, there is no way to really combat a smoke. You have
Just be better, right?
Molotovs have the fact of you can literally chuck down a smoke to destroy a Molotov. So basically, you're in a 1v1 situation, someone mollies the bomb, and you got a smoke on you, drop the smoke. It gets rid of the molly. Problem solved. A lot of things are getting new models. A lot of the maps are getting changed. Ah, fucking hell. What else is in here?
Are they gonna be adding skins to the characters?
They're already in there.
Oh.
They've been in there for a while, man.
So they are.
Yes,
That's all I needed to
basically.
hear.
A lot of maps are getting full overhauls, and some are just getting lighting upgrades.
Dynamic lighting.
Kinda. And to me, some look better. Some are like, okay, it's a little bit too bright. Overall, I'm not displeased by it. You know
Are
what I
they
mean?
gonna be adding any maps?
Well, this is like, I think week 3. Yeah, no, I think this is currently week. Oh, hiccups. Week
Bless you.
3 of wrong. CS2. Ow.
So right now is it like an open beta or how's it functioning?
Valve has to send it to you.
Oh, okay. Like physical?
Basically, no. Basically, if you play CSGO. Talk for a minute, I'm dying.
So basically, if you play CS:GO, Valve will send you the numbers, and you ask Mason what do the numbers mean, and then you enter the code, and you stop the Cold War from happening by disarming the nuclear missiles. Then once you've done that, you can start updating your CS:GO to get CS:GO 2 go to the polls.
Only part of that was not correct.
Oh.
And it was the entire thing you got from fucking Black Ops. But yeah, no, like, pretty much, like, they'll, if you open up CS, you might have it, you might not. I'm gonna shit on someone's fucking bed. I'm gonna pull an Amber Heard if you get it and I don't. I almost have
That'd be
1,000
weird.
hours in that fucking game.
Do you really?
Yes, it's like 950.
Dude, fucking Voldemort we're trying to figure out just like we were talking about the Dead by Daylight or something, and
Yep.
Voldemort had like 1,000 hours on Dead by Daylight, and they were just like,
What?
that's not true. That's not true. They were just like denying that
He
hard.
had
I'm
to
like,
have just left the game open. Because, yes, he played it, but fucking hell, there's no way in hell. There's zero chance. Because I only have
homie out here.
184. And we played it on fucking nightly repeat for a while there.
I have no idea what my
Go to your
number
library.
one.
I can't
Can
tell
I
you
see
what.
what my number one game is?
I don't think you can. Maybe.
Okay.
Let's see.
I know that it would be League, but like on
Oh,
Steam
like
is what
that?
I'm
No, I have no fucking idea. Like overall.
like on Steam what my number one rank game would be. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's see. Destiny 2, I have 285 hours on Steam.
I've got 450.
Dead by Daylight, I have 718 hours. So maybe he
You
does
got me
have.
by 600.
Let's see. Master Chief Collection, I have 44 hours on. Rip. Phasmophobia, I have 295.
153.
Apex, I have 395.
Where's Apex at the top? 341.
Now, is there any game in here that we've played that I don't have installed at the moment?
I'm currently just going through my favorites.
I have 241 hours of CSGO.
That's all that time I played with Calvin and them. I have 517 on GTA.
Dude, I think my Dead by Daylight is the
Fuck.
highest amount of hours.
I've got 14.2 on Infinite.
Oh well, maybe Elden Ring.
Sadly, no, you didn't play Elden Ring as much as what you think. Sadly,
Right.
a lot of the Infinite time is me just sitting in the fucking loading screens because that was early days. Sucks.
Indeed. So, besides the fact that
31 hours
we
of
really
unturned.
don't use Steam to play games, or at least most of the games that we had played for prolonged periods of time weren't through Steam.
37 hours of cache crashes, but yeah, I I don't know how. Like I can't remember exactly how you do it, but I know for a fact we can't tell with League. It's impossible for us to tell exactly how much time we have with League. I don't think they added an option.
Probably not.
But I can't remember how to do it with Xbox.
I would wonder how much Sea of Thieves was. But that being said, I think last time Xbox did that museum like walk around thing, Destiny was the most played with a lot of hours. Uh, for me, if I recall.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I wish there was a way to check right now. Be nice. God damn it.
Well,
Yeah,
speaking
I
of
remember.
like Xbox and whatnot, E3 got canceled this year, right?
Yeah, we weren't done with CS, but yeah.
What more were you gonna say about CS?
Give me my fucking code. Dicks. Yeah, no, E3 got canceled. And it's due to a lot of factors. The main of which being every fucking major gaming brand has pulled out. Xbox does their own thing now. Sony's starting to do their own thing now. Nintendo's been doing their own thing. Nintendo's fuck, they do a specific thing just for Pokemon.
Pokemon Connect.
The long-awaited.
Maybe it's Pokemon Direct.
It's Direct, not Connect. But Pokemon Connect is the long-awaited Xbox Nintendo collab.
Long awaited collab.
I mean
It's
that's
uh Nintendogs on the Xbox with Pokemon.
I mean you basically got that with fucking Connectables, if I'm not mistaken. But no, like that's the main factor. And then you also have Jeff Keighley's thing he's doing. Which is a
Which
lot of the
really,
indie show. You know who Jeff Keighley is. Motherfucker.
I mean, maybe I just don't recognize the name.
It starts with a G.
Jeff
Yes.
from Rooster Teeth.
No. There are more than just him.
Well, I don't remember.
But main thing is he does his own thing. He does he was doing the Game Awards this year, last year, whatever the fuck year. And he has his own like showcase event where he shows off a lot of the indie stuff that you won't see on the other three, but you would have seen at E3. In my honest opinion, is it sad seeing E3 go? Kinda. But I don't have as much of an attachment to it. Mainly because I've never been there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting the same experience out of watching the other three separately that I am specifically just watching E3.
Definitely. And there's always PAX too, right? Which is another game reveal. Or is
No,
it just like, oh,
PAX is legitimately just event.
oh,
Like how the anime convention you went to. It's just an event like that.
gotcha. Well, I
It's
guess that then the E3 is probably just like was only
it
like
was
it
as big
only
as it
affects
was.
indie people, right? Because now
Yeah,
the
kinda.
indie companies
Yeah.
don't really have a equal platform.
Well, like I said, Jeff Keighley does their thing. And there is not one indie company out there that can't. I mean, yes, there are multiple indie companies that can't do it. But there's a lot of indie games we get seen showcased on those events. Fuck. The last 2 years? 2020
Yeah.
to now? Because no one could go to any event, so you had to showcase them online. And we've
Oh,
seen
the
multiple.
case.
Which, in all honesty,
Mhm.
I don't know where I was going with that. I had three thoughts in my head and didn't go with any of them.
Maybe you were going to say, in all honesty, a lot of the indie games have been looking more finished than a lot of the AAA games.
No, but that is true. I don't know where I was going with my thoughts. Either way, E3's gone. There's not really much I have to say about it besides I don't particularly have a tie to it. It didn't really matter to me. Fuck, if I'm not mistaken, the last 2 years I didn't pay attention to
Who really
E3 even
did?
being a thing.
Who really did? I
I
think
mean,
the only ones that or the only one I really specifically paid attention to was the Xbox one because we would watch that, and then you would watch the Nintendo one or like anyone
yes.
else, and people would just like tell me about it because
Yep.
I didn't really watch that one. And then
Well,
I don't know what Sony's doing now.
they're just doing their own showcase type thing. And I haven't really paid attention to it because I still don't have a console. I've been seeing them. Don't have the funds currently.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a PS5, they're out there. Finally, years later.
They still exist?
Uh-huh.
Damn. Can you play games on them?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can.
That's insane.
It is. Very much so. But no, when I remembered caring about E3 was back before Reach came out. Back when I used to watch TV. Back when I had shit internet. Back when a lot of fucking people had garbage internet. That's
way
when
back.
it thrived. Yeah. It was 2011. 2010, 2011. That time frame. But that's when E3 really thrived, and now we're in the sense of TV is not really a fucking thing.
Yeah, it's really not anymore. Or at least cable television isn't. It's
Yeah.
more of streaming service now.
Yep. And in all honesty, everyone's turning into the streaming service sense and charging a fuck ton for it.
Speaking of streaming service, though, Netflix's gaming. Have you seen anything about that lately?
I have not seen anything.
Yeah, I know that they're still doing stuff with that. Like they're still trying to get that rolling. I don't know if it has become a finished product yet or not. Um, but I think the last thing I saw about that was that through the Netflix service, you can play the game on your television somehow.
Yeah. Well, if you have a smart TV, it's the same sense of Stadia. And that's dead. Fucking
RIP
Google.
Stadia.
Stick with something. Shitheads.
RIP Stadia, just like we're saying RIP to E3.
Yep. Yep.
And what's next, Mac?
I think we'll end off on number 8.
Okay.
Don't really
You
want to
wanna-
don't want to shoehorn that in the center and then
Which-
go on a rant. But the RE4 remake.
Mhm.
Haven't played it. Watch people play
Me
it.
neither. I have not watched people play it, actually. I was thinking about watching someone. Would you suggest that watch someone to see if I like it, or if I had any desire to play it, that it's worth playing it blind?
Here's the thing. Do you have any desire to play any of the Resident Evil games?
Yeah.
Have you watched any of the other Resident Evil games?
I think I've only watched Biohazard and Village.
What I suggest you do in that sense is go get the other games and don't start with 4.
Okay.
Mind you, don't buy 5 and 6. Wait till those get remade. They're bad.
Why are they bad?
Oh, personally, I don't know. But anyone who actually gives a shit about the Resident Evil franchise shits on those 2 games. They praise 4 for being the best, the absolute pinnacle of the series. And everyone loves Village and Biohazard 7. And then the 2 and 3 remakes. Fantastic. But no, I would go pick up 1, go pick up the 2 and 3 remake, and then play 4, the remake. And if you want story-wise, because in all honesty, none of the story has really changed too much. You could play through 5 and 6. Those are co-op, by the way.
Okay.
So, that's an option of something we could do. And then play 7 and 8.
But the question that I asked still was not answered, though.
Should you watch
Should-
someone?
Yeah.
If you have a desire to play them, I suggest you actually go through blind.
Okay.
Like, I don't suggest you actually legitimately go be like, I'm going to watch the entirety of the series. I'm going to watch someone go through every fucking single game whatsoever. Mind you, you're probably going to have to watch a couple things to try and figure out what the fuck to do in the games. And there's going to be some puzzles. Is there going to be some, or do they fucking remove them? I don't know. I haven't seen someone fully play through 4. I've seen bits and pieces. I join in someone's stream fucking late and be like, oh, okay, this is what's happening now. And then I stop watching. Shit happens. But no,
Yeah.
I suggest you legitimately just go through blind. You might need some walkthroughs type shit like that to help you, but I suggest you actually just try it blind.
Okay.
It's like Silent Hill. It's just that style of game. It's not like you're fucking playing, the new campaign for Halo or COD. Which 100% you wouldn't watch anything about Halo, you just play yourself.
Still haven't played the Halo Infinite campaign, nor do I know what goes on in it.
I haven't beat it yet. It hasn't been on my mind to play. Other shit.
That's honestly just makes me more disappointed in the game than anything that neither one of us have had a strong desire to play it. Whereas Halo was something that we just used to like a lot. So
It's not the fact that I don't have a strong desire to play it. It's the fact that I didn't have a strong desire to play it solo.
is the campaign multiplayer? I thought it was single player.
If I'm not mistaken, it is now.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong. But yeah. But yeah, to everyone fucking out there, if you're thinking about playing Resident Evil, go watch the other ones. If you have already watched people play the other ones and you really enjoyed it, I suggest just playing the goddamn game. And if you've never played a Resident Evil game, I suggest playing them all. Don't play the old ones. Play the remakes. If you want to chop off your hands because you're getting pissed off at them because because they're not doing what they're supposed to, it's not your hands, it's the game. The old way the games functioned was terrible. But it was different. That's why people loved them. And then they hated them.
Was Resident Evil ever a arcade game?
Maybe. I don't know about arcade. You might be thinking of Typing of the Dead.
Maybe.
Which that's not arcade either, but it's that arcadey sense of Typing of the Dead. But no. There is a Wii. Was it Wii? There's a Wii one that kind of works like a arcade styling. I watched someone play that. It ran like shit. It was funny. It was not good.
Oh, dude, the Wii was a thing.
It's a good console. I enjoyed what I played on it. But man, did those motion controls not function sometimes? Were they just not coded right sometimes? It was not. It was nuts. Okay. Okay. Now that we got the Resident Evil out of the way, let's get into the fucking real topic of Destiny.
Oh yeah, the real topic.
God damn it. I don't know enough
April
about the
Fool.
fucking yeah, that I was gonna talk about the TikTok ban and the fucking it's not a solely TikTok ban, but I don't know enough.
Yeah, I truthfully I don't know much about it other than I guess the Supreme Court thought that it was like giving away too much, or it
Well,
was making people stupid. I don't know.
they thought they were giving the data, like they thought TikTok was giving all of our data that it was taking from us to China
Why?
because it's a bunch of fucking idiots.
Oh,
And then another senator wanted made a specific bill that turned from a TikTok ban to we're going to go through all of your shit. Bill.
that's gross.
Yeah, not literal shit, but like they were going to make it to where they could go
Well, I
through
didn't mean literal
all
shit
of our
either, but
fucking
yeah.
data, all of that. Like they could just go through our things.
Yeah, that does not sound at all constitutionally ethical.
And if you used a VPN, just a heads up, in the
Like
bill was
Nord.
if you used a VPN. No, we're not fucking. We ain't get paid. Shut up.
Okay.
No free publicity on this 10-view video.
Make it 11.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
This is doing numbers. But if you used a VPN, it was a $250,000 fine. And I think
Oh.
10 years or 5 to 10 years in prison.
Mac, I'm using a web browser that has a built-in VPN
No,
right
no, no,
now.
no. It was a VPN to actually, say they banned TikTok. And you used the VPN to use TikTok. That would get you.
Oh, I see.
That's what they were talking about. So if it was specifically to use the fucking VPN to get the banned content, then yes. But there you go.
Imagine how wild that would be if the US just was like, yeah, ban TikTok, and all of TikTokers, like what, like I don't know, dude. That's wild to me.
A
That's
lot of
wild.
them are also doing like YouTube Shorts and Reels and shit.
Yeah, I think that the right now it's like you post on every platform, and if you're not getting a certain amount of views within a certain amount of time, you delete it, get it reposted or something like that, right? But
That's not what I do.
um,
I just posted. But yeah, no, it's fucking like a lot of people like if we're talking in the sense of you want to grow as a creator, you post on everything. Like say you want to fucking grow as a Twitch streamer, you don't just stream. You post on everything.
stream
You make content on everything,
content
which is
with a
what we need to
K.
do. We need to make content. But yeah. Fucking had that video in the back of my I've had that video ready to make. But we cannot fucking sit down and make it. I don't know why. That's my thought process on that is it's the entirety of what they're trying to do is stupid. Fuck them. Hate it here.
I agree. Panini.
Nice truck code. Get me out of here.
Raccoon. Send us to the next
Let me
world.
sleep. But not like the actual fucking topic. Because I've had some fucking random thoughts about Destiny, and I'm getting a little more fucking irritated at people in this goddamn community. Because it's just,
Alright.
you're saying stupid shit.
Alright, what are they saying right now?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Okay, what are we doing first?
The fucking. Why aren't more tormentors in the game? Huh?
I think that they're in the raids, if I remember right.
Fuck you, Bungie. Oh, it's a new enemy. You see him in the campaign fucking 4 goddamn times. And I'm not counting when you see 2 of them. Fuck you. You barely fucking see him. A new fucking enemy. Why aren't they just out and about in other fucking aspects of the fucking game? Why aren't they just there?
That's a good question.
The fucking Nightfall this week has one. Here's the thing. They're fucking. It's a new enemy, but if you have the fucking BDSM Titan, they're
What?
useless. The BDSM Titan strand. You know the boots that you can literally you can tie them up and hang them in the air.
Oh,
BDSM
suspend?
Titan, yeah. BDSM
Oh, okay.
Titan.
Well, I
I've
get
been
it now.
calling it this. We had a conversation already. The point
Sorry.
I'm making is it was so hyped up, and the only reason it was any type of a threat in the campaign is, for one, we didn't have Strand. No one knew what to do with Strand to begin with. So there was the only threat of it in that sense. And then you look at it now, it's like they're not a threat. I mean, when you're playing the BDSM Titan, really nothing's a threat. I'm bad at it, so everything's a threat. But in the sense of, like, why don't we see them more, and why the fuck are they useless? The only time they actually did anything was in the campaign, because we couldn't do anything. But now we can do something, and they feel like nothing. I don't want them to be so fucking overpowered that we can't fucking just deal with it easily. Or in, like, even fucking deal with it in the small sense. But I want them to feel like a threat. Fuck, champions feel
Hey,
like more of a threat than them.
honestly, these some champions just get fucking
When Overlord just
rough.
decides to not fucking function, the Overlord champions will just walk at you and just punch you to death.
Yeah, I don't know. It's I think that their HP bar just makes them hard to put a bunch of them everywhere. But I truthfully I don't know. You've got a good point with why isn't there more of them? Why isn't there
Yeah.
more of them?
I mean, fuck, on Neomuna, why didn't we have a fucking public event? Why aren't they in a public event? Why aren't they something? That's my thoughts on the Tormentors. I feel like they were hyped up to be nothing. And not to say I don't want Bungie to be like, oh, well, if you think they're nothing, let me just fucking crank up the damage numbers so it'll one-shot you like the Threshers. Which, by the way, motherfucking Bungie, you take away the damage on the Threshers. Thank you. Because being one-shot by those, eat a dick. Now the goddamn fucking bikes that the Cabal use have random-ass damage.
Yeah, or the interceptors? I don't remember what they're called.
Yeah, I think it's Interceptor. I took two damage from one shot. And then it shot me through a wall and one shot me.
Oh. That's rough, buddy.
It's got random ass fucking damage, and I'm sitting there like, my motherfucking light's 1816 right now. Hello? I understand on Neomuna we're under light a little bit, but I'm not supposed to be like fucking, 100 under light. I'm not supposed to feel like a toddler out here. Just getting fucking smacked by the goddamn... I was gonna think of a massive dog breed, but I couldn't think of it. Not the one I wanted. Saint Bernard, I guess. Let's go with that.
San
So-
Bernardino.
Yeah. But no, it's just it. The random ass damage on Neomuna is irritating.
Yeah, it's out there.
I get it's a new place, and I get we're supposed to be under light because we're supposed to be weaker, especially with the fucking Traveler in the state it's in right now, and that's where we get our power. But what the fuck? I don't think we should be that like so weak to the point we can't do anything. Fuck, soloing anything right now is difficult. And goddamn it,
Yeah,
Bungie,
it's gone harder.
don't make it to where I can't fucking solo the goddamn new event.
This is a new event.
Yeah, the fucking one we hate because it keeps giving us keys. You can't fucking solo it. Yes, you can. Shut up. I already know. Don't make a comment. Or comment. Prove me wrong. The point is, like, you can't fucking do it, and they won't give you people. I had to get all the way to the end before the fucking servers went, hey, here's somebody.
Here's somebody.
So I'm fucking soloing the entire goddamn thing, and it's like, oh, now you can come. Now you come in and try to take my shit from me, motherfucker. I did this alone. This is my loot. Get out. It's irritating. Mobile Destiny might be coming out though.
What's Mobile Destiny?
Destiny on the go. The PSP Go. Nah, on your phone.
Real quick.
Hello.
This is gonna be inappropriate, content wise. So I don't know. Do you want to get demonetized or not?
Send it to me in a message.
It's it has to do with my job.
I think
There's
it'll
a
be
section.
fine. I'll timestamp right here.
Okay. So that reminded me of the well, you all have phones, don't you? Like, Diablo Mobile announcement, which I'm assuming you were kind of going for. And I was saying to my coworker the other day, you know what? The equivalent of the you all have phones, don't you? And our job is, well, you all have asses, don't you? Because of anal.
Oh my god. No, that's fine.
Uh,
We're 12 minutes. We're fucking an hour in. We're good. You're not wrong. That is what that is, but that's not what I was going for. But yeah, no. 100%. That your equivalent is you all have asses, don't you? You all have a hole, don't you? Come in here and fill that hole. I'll help you do it.
Alright, go
I'll
ahead
help
and
you
continue on
choose.
with the Destiny. I thought that was funny.
Need some help finding out the perfect size?
Goodness, Mac.
Told you it's been too long, man. Been too
Too
long.
long.
But no. Okay. The actual fucking shit of what's irritating me right now. You know how Bungie's taken away, the old DLCs, the Red War, that, like, the old shit. Like, the old content, so they made it to where, for one, Destiny 2 isn't fucking 300 plus gigs. And it doesn't run
Yeah.
like shit. I mean, it still runs like shit, but what you gonna do? Complain. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm tired of people sitting here saying they missed this old content. I have fucking scrolled through Twitter recently and seen fucking goddamn so many people like, I missed the Red War. No, you fucking don't. No one fucking misses the goddamn Red War because everyone bitched about how fucking short it was when it fucking happened. Yes, when you look at goddamn Destiny 1, it is leaps and bounds ahead of that because of how short that was. Fuck the entire like the
Yeah.
end of D1. There's a meme about the speaker, goddamn telling you he has many things, many stories and shit he could tell, but there's not enough time or something like that. There's a
Yeah, I
fucking meme.
remember that like I could make a new account to level 30 in like a day. So
It wasn't difficult, but people were
which
sitting there
back
like,
then level 30 was the like equivalent
yeah,
of
it was,
max light.
yeah. And then you had level 40 with the fucking last DLC and 400 light. Yay. But point being, Red War, it wasn't bad. It was better than how D1 started. Give that to you. But people are saying they fucking miss it. If one motherfucking person I see on Twitter says they missed the goddamn Curse of Osiris DLC or the goddamn other DLC, I'm gonna shit. Because no one misses those. They were a fucking mistake, and they were $20 a fucking piece. They gave you no content. They gave you no nothing. They were bad. The only thing they gave us was when they fucking actually added on to them in the goddamn seasons, to where you had to pay another $10 to actually get that content. So if you look back at it, it was $30 of fucking content, and you had to wait fucking years. And then you have people, motherfuckers, you have people saying Forsaken was the godsend of fucking Destiny 2. Was it a decent time? Yes. It was still short. It was still, like, it wasn't, it was good. But it's not like, oh, I hate that it's gone. It sucks that it's gone. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You bongo.
Most of the fucking content was repetitive. It was reusing, it was redoing a lot of the shit we've already fucking done. The only the thing that DLC gave us was Cade dying. Now, now we have Aldrin as maybe the goddamn Hunter Vanguard. Might happen. Still don't know yet.
What might happen? The Vanguard what?
Aldrin, Crow, being
Oh,
the Hunter
oh.
Vanguard. And everyone's gonna hate that.
I think that the Vanguard's gonna be disbanded soon here.
Probably. And motherfucking, we got the meatball. Because at the end of it was just a fucking vexed meatball. That's what the boss was.
Vex Meatball.
See, you probably don't even remember what the end of the fucking Forsaken was. And you played it. I know you played that one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Exactly. I'm not gonna sit here and say it was a bad DLC. It was significantly better than the ones that it followed. Curse of Osiris and the motherfucking, was it Warmind? I don't know. We got to meet Anna Bray with it. I mean, at least we got Anna Bray, but again, we had to pay more money to get anything out of them. Something else. I have said this since day one of D2. Well, not day one. Since Forsaken released with D2. Maybe a little bit before Forsaken. But Destiny 1's release and Destiny's 2 release, the exact fucking same. If you look at them. Destiny 1, short campaign. People bitched about it. First DLC. Short, people bitched about it. And it cost more than it should. Second DLC. Short, people bitched about it. Taken King fixes almost everything. And people rave about it. And then you have the Iron, whatever the fuck DLC that was actually in fact good. D2 releases.
Ironworks?
It was, yeah, it was fucking the Iron Lords. I can't remember what exactly the DLC was. But D2 releases. Short, people bitched about it, but even, fuck, our group, we even went, it's better than fucking D1. And everyone had gripes about it because we lost all our shit. All those years that we could have just had our shit back.
Dude, fucking. Here we got promised that our character was gonna carry over, but not like this.
We got our
Not like
character.
this, man.
We got the looks. That's all we got.
That was the only thing.
But then you get this fucking, I can't remember which one was first, Curse of Osiris or the fucking Mars DLC. Short. Fucking people bitched about it. Then the other one. Just as short, if not more, and people bitched about it, if not more, and then Forsaken. And everyone raved that it fixed everything, and it was good. And then Beyond Light. Was Beyond Light next? I think so. Either way. No, it couldn't have been. It was Shadowkeep. Everyone bitched about it. Because it was not a good DLC. It was very short as well. But, I mean, look at Forsaken and Taken King. Exact same stylings. It was a Taken-themed DLC. They literally shot... They literally shot for shot remade fucking Destiny. Like the exact same timeline. Because you look base game to base game. And then first DLC, second DLC, third DLC. Base game to second DLC for all of them. People bitched about it, had fucking massive complaints. Third DLC apparently saved them both. They had the exact fucking same timeline. Exact fucking same. And anyone fights me on this, they're wrong.
I guess shit.
No.
Okay.
Because there's no jokes about this one. I'm right.
My
I
bad.
know I'm right. I'm always right. When it comes to this, I am right. Don't make me turn the mic up. I'll do it.
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean, you're not saying anything. You're just agreeing with me.
You said not to say it.
What is your opinion?
Yeah, you're right.
No. What is your opinion?
I honestly don't remember much of the DLCs other than raids. Like, and even then, I don't remember the raids for Destiny 2 very well because I don't think I raided in Destiny 2.
We didn't.
So I truthfully don't remember. This is my opinion. So I'm just going off what you're saying.
I'm not really even talking about like the... I'm talking about the overall content. I'm not talking about the specific content in each DLC. I wasn't there for D1 in the first two DLCs. I was there for Taken King. And the fourth DLC. God damn it. I didn't know what it is.
I think really what's saved both games is marketing more so than anything. I think that with the two DLCs that you're saying saved them, there was just really good marketing publicity.
Rise of Iron.
Like you were saying Taken King, right? If
Yes.
I remember right, they had for Taken King like a live action kind of commercial, if I recall. But yeah, and then I just think that there was good marketing because if I'm right, the third one for this one was the Cade's death, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah, I think they did have better marketing and everything, but again, like it legitimately is like, how has no one else come to this conclusion? Why has no one saying anything? Why are we not saying anything about this? We literally went
Huh?
through the exact fucking step for step shit we did last time and let it happen.
Does that mean that we'll just that we know where the game's going?
No, because they won't do more Siva stuff. We've already had the fourth DLC.
Oh man, dude, Siva. I like Siva.
It was a cool aspect, but it's like the Flood. I've made this comment before. It's like the Flood with Halo. Technically, yes, we did blow up the fucking Gravemind, but that's not the only one. If we look at actual lore, if I'm not mistaken, right? Am I wrong?
What do you mean?
Gravemind.
What about Gravemind?
Wasn't there multiple?
Multiple Gravemites?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I
don't think
don't.
in
I
any of the
forgot.
games there was, but truthfully, I can't off the top of my head recall.
Well, with 4 and 5, we learn more about Forerunners and everything like that. I can't remember. Honestly, all the Halo lore and shit, it's been overwritten.
By what?
Fucking Destiny.
Oh no.
I mean, I remember a lot of fucking Halo lore. But I don't remember the books. Because I read the books. I don't remember anything. I played the games. We did all of the fucking terminals. I don't remember fucking any of them. Had to get the
Terminals for
fucking
Halo
deal.
5.
You had to get the fucking achievements. Had to get the Hayabusa armor.
Hayabusa.
And tried to get the fucking recon armor, and I didn't have internet, so I couldn't do it. Damn it.
I remember trying to get the recon armor, and the ODST
Fucking Vidmaster
challenge was
achievements, yeah.
the last one. The last one we needed.
Well, there were two.
We can
There were
never
two
do it.
ODST challenges.
The firefight one with
Yeah, the firefight one
get
was the
to
hardest one.
to the certain wave. That was the last one I needed, man. That was it. I never got it.
That firefight one's the hardest one because ODST firefight, first firefight in the goddamn game, is difficult.
It is, but it's so good. I love it.
Firefight was a good concept, but they really didn't add on to it, you know? Like they released it with Reach and it just didn't get anything. Like they didn't add anything to it. It was just there. That they really didn't give you a reason to play it. Besides, hey, I liked Firefight. Let's try that. And then, why are we doing this? There's no incentive here.
None.
It wasn't fun. Didn't even have the fun incentive. You not remember?
I liked. For which one?
Reach.
Reach. Yeah.
With ODST, you had the
I
incentive of
think
actually like getting the fucking Vidmaster shit. With Reach,
I
you didn't
think
have
with
anything.
Reach, it was like weekly challenges or monthly challenges for XP, and then you could rank up. If I recall right, the way that Reach's cosmetics work, where you got like currency when you ranked up, um,
Yes.
and you
You
could
had to buy the
buy like
cosmetics.
different, yeah. And one of the things was like visor colors that was really expensive. But
You also had the voices for Firefight.
yeah, but it wasn't as I don't. It was not as memorable for sure.
You 100% didn't have, like I said, you just didn't have the incentive because playing Firefight didn't give you any more than playing a fucking 10-minute match of SWAT or fucking just what people would call quick play. nowadays. And it would last longer than 10 minutes. It would last a significant amount of time. And you wouldn't, mind you, this has been a long fucking time since we've played Reach at all. But you wouldn't get more. Like, it wouldn't give you more credits. It wouldn't give you more things. Yes, you could do the challenges like Jared said, but just playing it, you'd spend more time doing that than going to play a game mode you enjoy.
Yeah, you know which what I did like was in Halo 4, the weekly missions, like that were a weekly story
Spec Ops?
progressing.
Spartan Ops?
Yeah, Spartan Ops. I like that a lot.
We never finished those.
I know, I don't think we did. But
We were
I
doing
really
it
enjoyed
with
that.
the fucking...
I wish that
Yeah.
I'm assuming that there is, and I just can't think of it right now. But I wish there was more games like that where you had like weekly missions where you're actively taking part in an ongoing story, as well as a game just having the story innately. And I guess now with Destiny, going back to what we were actually talking about, we we do have that now with the seasons, which I think is really cool.
Yeah. That's why I've always said Destiny really does these seasons decently. Because it's not just, hey, pay $10 and get some skins.
Yeah.
No, it's pay $10 and you get some story and a gun and some skins.
Yeah.
To me, the season, like I said, I think Destiny really does this, like the season aspect well. Mind you, I still love Infinite's styling on it of, hey, you'd spent $10 on this. You can finish it whenever you feel like. Like me. I bought the first fucking season pass for Infinite. I still haven't fucking finished it. And we're on the third one.
Dude, I don't really remember much about Infinite anymore, to be honest with you. Like, I
Beta was
think
fun.
it was.
We had a
I
fun
just
time in the beta, and they have nothing. Like, there was... Again, it's with how long we've been playing games, and like now we're looking for fucking reasons to play the goddamn games that we used to play. Without the content, we don't have the reasons. You know?
I think why I didn't like I think one of the thing that stopped what's it called? Stopped us from like picking back up Infinite was if I recall right, it wasn't optimized that great, and my
Oh no, it
computer did
ran
not
like
enjoy
shit.
it. Yeah.
It ran like shit. I could barely stream it. It legitimately did not run well. So I cannot blame you for that reason. Now it is actually a lot better, if I'm not mistaken. It should be optimized a lot better, and in general, it's actually looks like it has a good amount of content to it. And it looks like the season style, if I'm not mistaken, actually has story to it. Mind you, it's like the Fortnite style and story, not the Destiny style.
What is
Which
Fortnite style story?
the story is happening around you. You're doing nothing really to help it. You're just kind of a part of it. It's not like I said, it's not like Destiny where we're actively doing missions and shit. It's just Fortnite, you're playing the game and you have, quests and shit to do, but it doesn't matter if you do them. Like the quests don't hold any weight whatsoever. And people could say that about what the fuck I just said about Destiny too. Yeah, yes, you doing the quest hold no fucking weight whatsoever because it's just gonna run without you. But at least in Destiny, it feels like the quests hold weight. When I'm playing fucking Fortnite with my nephew, they mean nothing. And they could just mean nothing because I don't give a shit about the game. I give you that. But even when he talks about it, he doesn't talk about how, oh, I did this quest or I did this thing like that. Like, it doesn't talk about the story or anything. It's like, oh, this thing happened at the end of the fucking season. Changes. That's what he talks about. He talks about the end of the story, not the fucking entirety of it.
I didn't know that there was a story for Fortnite, if I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly. Like I said, the story is happening around you. It's not doing anything. Warzone looked at it and went, we could do that. And they did that. Exactly. Because again, except it's even less so, because you don't have any, like, quests or anything in that. You just play the goddamn game, and sometimes there's a game mode, sometimes there's not. Every time they had a map change in Warzone, it was tied to, like, a story event. So you had a big deal thing. So, the first one, if I'm not mistaken, you randomly had things happening on the map. You'd have missiles flying in. Sometimes you'd have zombies. One of the events, you went to the Resurgence map, which the Resurgence map is where you have infinite respawns if your teammates are alive. Basically, what the fucking April Fool's event happening right now is, but on a massive scale instead of a tiny scale, like the Resurgence map is. But the event was you have 30 people, I think it was 32, like something around there. There was 3 people per team. I think it might have been 4 people per team. I don't know. Who I watched, it was only 3 people. But they went in. The entire thing was go in, get the fucking thing, send a nuke. Because the map was someone fucking set out zombies. Don't ask me how. I didn't pay attention to the fucking story bits. I just know I watched the video and that's the story. Zombies were happening in fucking Warzone. They had to nuke it because it was getting compromised. And that was part 1 of the event. Part 2... Here's part 2, Jared.
Ready?
You ready for it?
Yeah.
You playing on the map regularly.
Why?
Except now they're zombies. And when you die, you're a zombie. Mind you, I'm telling it bad. Like, I'm recounting it very poorly, but I wasn't there for it. I watched a video. And I don't give a shit about it. I'm just saying in the aspect of who does the fucking seasonal the season passes and the content the best. It is not any of the... It's not who started the season pass shit. It's currently Destiny. So all the shit I have given them this podcast, I will give them that 100%. I like how their season pass is. I don't like the fact that you can't do the content without buying the season pass. But that's just me. I guess there's got to be some
Discord went
incentive
off,
to
but it
spend the
doesn't say
fucking
where
$10.
the notification came from.
Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, that's my opinion on the matter. Just Destiny does it better than everyone else. You can agree to disagree, or you can just flat out disagree with me and Say something in the comments. Do it. If you're this fucking far into the goddamn video, get pissed off.
Get pissed off.
Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Like the video. Hit the bell.
Notify and subscribe.
Go sub to the Twitch.
/ the _all_ mother over at twitch.tv.
Things might be changing. Well, things will be changing. I don't know. Go follow Twitter. Keep up with me barely tweeting.
Are you actually ending it right here?
No.
This is that. Okay, what a plot twist.
No, we have something that has been talked about frequently, but I feel like we should say something.
Yeah, I was gonna. I agree.
What do I have here as the link? Yes. One of the cool things that came out. What the fuck is Twitter right now? Not to fucking derail this, but did Elon really go, I'm gonna change the icon of Twitter? It's now a Doge. You're an idiot.
I don't know.
But take a different tone to go with what we are about to talk about. To clarify, I didn't want to start the podcast off with this. I didn't want to do it in the middle of it. I figured, and the best way to do it like this would to be ending it on this. I know a lot of people start off with shit like this on videos. I don't like starting it off sad. You know?
Sure.
I'd rather end it sad. I mean, I can understand starting it off sad, because then you can pick it back up and have it not be sad. But no, you leave this video sad. You joined me in this. But no. Let me get an actual date on this. Say something, Jared.
I was waiting for you to segue into it. Like, 'cause
The
I felt
entire
like you
thing
wanted to
has been a
introduce this.
fucking segue.
I thought you wanted to introduce it.
I wanted you to just say something to I wanted to figure out an actual date before we went into it. But on March 17th, 2023, Lance Reddick, the voice of Zavala, and hell, he's in a lot of things. He was in The Wire, John Wick. He has sadly passed away at the age of 60.
R.I.P. the legend. It was weird he passed away, and literally like the day or two after, Destiny had a event where there was a funeral that took place, and Zavala's character was over that coffin and just like talking to him as Zavala, and it was just
it was
surreal.
It wasn't after that. It was before that. But it wasn't too far before that. To not give spoilers, what Jared said is correct. It was very, very odd. To hear him as just hearing what happened, and then playing Destiny, and then hearing Zavala say that about this, like talk about this character like that, it was just, no one could have expected any of this to happen, and it was just The word I want to say is insane that it happened. It's not the best word, but it works.
It was very sad.
It was. But the community, the gaming community as a whole, not just Destiny, everything. Gears of War community, Warframe, Halo, fucking everybody showed up and actually came together for this. And it was amazing to see. And then you have the Destiny community themselves standing around Zvala as a memorial type thing. That was even more amazing to see. Because usually the Destiny community in itself is, mind you, it's mostly the vocal minority of it, but just a bunch of animals. You know what I mean?
Hmm. You know, in John Wick, his character's there too for a little bit, and I don't know if with spoilers or not, but it's also kind of surreal to just watch that as well. It was very timing wise, everything just kind of didn't line up
It worked
in
out,
a great way.
not worked out, but that's just the word that's coming to mind. It timed very weird. Like everything came together at a very just odd point. Because Lightfall releases, John Wick 4 releases. Is very, very sucks. Just sucks. One of the things that the community found out, though, he finished Lightfall. He got to finish Lightfall on his own character. If I'm not mistaken, the last character he was playing was a Titan.
Yeah, and he was also playing the day before he passed, is what, if I recall right.
Yeah, he was on the last mission. Well, I think it said he finished the last mission on his Titan. Fucking
R.I.P. the
hell.
legend.
Yeah. The man was truly one of us. He wasn't, I want to say, just a voice actor. But there's a lot of voice actors out there that just do a voice. They don't partake in what they do. They just have that voice and leave it at that. He was truly one of us. He played the games. He gave a shit about what he did. He wanted to know more about the character. He played the game and actually learned more about it. And that showed as the game grew. You know?
Yeah.
That and they started writing Zavala with actual feelings. Instead of, I am Stoneface. We need to
Mhm.
protect town. Here's gun. Go protect. Shoot Vandal. Mind you, that's very dumbed down, but that's what Zavala really started out as, is do the thing. I'll be here.
What thing?
It's a thing. Just go be guardian. I'll stand here, look at town.
All right.
I
I
mean,
mean, I guess it was basically written like that.
it was a lot of stone faced, and he got a lot of hate. Like Zavala's character got a lot of hate with Forsaken,
Yeah, definitely.
and then they started writing him a lot better. And Lance really fucking came into it. Like he really gave it more feeling. I'm not saying he did bad before, because he worked with what he had. I'm not saying Zavala was extremely poorly written, but it
Mhm.
wasn't great. He was written like he was a shut off person trying to just protect everyone, which Lance did that well. He, I mean, if you look at Forsaken, if you played Forsaken, you understand that. Mind you, if you're listening to me talk about the Destiny before, this is entirely different. I'm talking about the writing of it. Shut up. Leave me alone. I know I'm contradicting myself. Shut up. The point being is, in Forsaken, his entire written aspect of Zavala was trying to protect everything, trying to just make sure the last city did not go down just because he lost a friend. Mind you, anyone in that same aspect would probably still do exactly what the Guardian did.
Yeah.
Fuck the last city. I'm fucking. I'm ripping Aldrin's a new asshole. He's
And
pooping on his back from now on.
now he's one of our teammates that helps us the most.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
R.I.P. Aldrin.
Yeah.
Well, Mac,
Running of the. Right on the sad note. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like ending it on the sad note makes more sense to me, you know.
yeah, it's more meaningful maybe. Stays with
Yeah.
you a little bit longer.
Yeah. Well, no. There will be a link to a tweet that's someone making a 3D printed Zavala statue in the description. So anyone that can fucking 3D print something, if you want it, there it is. But I wanted to get more views on this thing, even though it has 500,000. I mean, it'll be there. I don't give a shit if anyone gets views on it, but it'll be there. Because it's extremely cool. The amount of detail that's in it and everything. Any last words, Jared?
Um, I think in times where someone that you've never met is able to affect how you feel about their passing, then they did a pretty good job at being a pretty good person. And I think that is important to maybe recognize that.
Yeah. Fantastic. Those are his good last words. Now here comes the
Thanks,
truck.
Shakun. Hello?
My brain went, we should probably say something too, and then completely shut off. Yeah.
Shakun really did hit you hard, huh?
Please. Do it again. You didn't finish. I am just full of sus shit recently.
Are you red?
Thanks, Filter, for actually stopping that one this time. Not gonna say it. Gonna walk right past that. You get no answer. No. My last words on the topic is he did a fantastic job in whatever he worked in. The things I've seen him in outside of Destiny have been extremely good. And in Destiny, he has been one of, if not the better, voice actors in it. Even when they had to record in fucking COVID. In his goddamn closet. His lines didn't sound terrible. You know?
Heck yeah.
He did his job very, very well. And I thank him for that. May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
Thank you for dining with us tonight as we discussed what's on our minds. I was your host, Mac. With me was your co-host, Jared.
Y'all. Bye, guys.
Fucking hell, Jared. Have a nice night.